If you are ever in a street fight and you can't avoid it, the person in front of you is forcing you to fight him. You got no other option but to fight. Then what's the best first punch to throw? This is the question that I get asked a lot. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you and show you what's the best first punch to throw in a fight. Let's talk about the big swinging overhand punch. Whether it's the best first punch to throw, the simple answer is no. Then why does 90% of the street fighters throw that big swinging overhand punch? Because they don't know how to punch correctly. Let me tell you why this is not the best first punch to throw. First of all, see the distance that this punch has to travel. That's a lot of distance. Obviously, if the distance is more, then it will take more time to reach and the punch will be slow. Secondly, it's easier to defend. If your opponent lean back like this, he can easily defend it. If he put his arm up like this, he can defend it. That's why it's not the best first punch to throw. Now let's talk about the left hook. Whether it's the best first punch to throw, again the answer is no. Why it's not the best first punch? Because it's a short range weapon. If your opponent is really close to you, then you can throw that punch. But usually our opponent is at a bit distance and it's difficult for us to hit our opponent with that hook. Secondly, it's easier to defend. Your opponent can block, he can roll, he can lean back, he got so many options. The third punch is the uppercut, just like this. It's not the best first punch to throw. The same reasons. It's a short range weapon and works only if your opponent is really close to you. Yes, it's difficult to defend this punch, but it's not the best first punch to throw. Then what's the best first punch? Yes, you are thinking right. It's the straight right cross. Let me tell you the reasons why it's the best first punch to throw. First of all, it has less distance to travel as compared to that big swinging overhand punch because it travels in a straight path. Secondly, it's a long range weapon. Even if your opponent is at bit distance, you can still land that punch. And lastly, there is no need to load this punch. You can throw it from your face, straight out, straight back. If you don't load it, it's unpredictable, just like this. It's very fast and your opponent can't see it coming. Now learn the right method to throw this punch. Be in your proper fight stance and you have to perform 3 rotations. The first one is that foot rotation, the second one is that hip rotation, and the third one is that shoulder rotation. Just like this. See, it's very fast and easily it can knock out your opponent. Guys, that's all for today. I repeat, fighting should only be done in self-defense. If it's possible, then you must avoid the street fight. See you soon in the coming video.